Hello. Okay, so this goes for all of these new cleans, move in, move out clean. The first time we're going to be cleaning the shower, this is what this video really targets. And I have put here, just go straight for comment. I don't even mess with Dawn. It's just not strong enough typically in showers that have been this neglected for this long. Also, when I'm taking these items out, I want to make sure that I'm setting them out in groups so that I know which shelves they go to instead of just tossing them all out because it, makes it a lot difficult when you're going to put them back. Here's a before, just showing you guys all of the buildup. You guys see this in a lot of different showers, that orange, brown hair. You see that black stuff, that was some mildew. I'm going to be targeting that with some Lysol toilet bowl cleaner after I get done doing the deep clean. Here's glass shelves. I know a lot of people don't necessarily have the glass shelves in their shower, but you'll just see all the buildup happening. The shower head, you can see the discoloration there, and then more shelving. So the first step you want to do is get all the walls wet, whether you have a handy sprayer like this or you have to use a cup. Either way, if you have to use a cup, just fill maybe 1 cup for each wall, just so it's wet to the point where you have something to work with when you're doing the soap. And there, I'm filling up a cup just so I have a cup to work with. And I did this at home, so I didn't have one of the plastic cups we normally have in caddy. And then my first step, when you have tile on the ceiling, not all showers are going to be like this, but when you do and we've never cleaned it before, you're going to want to take a step stool in the shower and you're going to want to wipe all of the ceiling with a microfiber. I got this microfiber wet. I wrung it out really well. I have just a little bit of soap on it, nothing that you're going to have to rinse off. And then I'm just doing a real thorough wipe down, kind of like how we would do it in a NuCon tile shower, how you just have to wipe it down really thoroughly like that with yellow. Remember to shake your Comet really well so that it mixes all together, because otherwise the bleach will sit at the top and you'll start squirting and it'll just be straight bleach. So make sure you shake it really well. You see the amount that I'm spraying on the walls. I don't know how many people do this, but it saves so much time to spray this all over the walls first. And then all you're going to have to worry about is dipping your sponge in your cup to fill it with more water when you're cleaning. You're not going to have to worry about stopping and using the bottle of Comet and shaking it so that enough goes on the sponge and then stopping and then going back to scrubbing. This saves so much time to just spray it all on the walls. Now I'm starting with 1 wall first, and I'm going to do 1 wall at a time and then rinse, only because that Comet, once you have it on the shower walls, you know as well as I do that it will dry and create like some sort of paste when it starts drying. So you want to rinse it before it gets to that stage. And this is why I'm going to rinse each wall individually, because I'm taking my time here. It's taking me longer to scrub the shower because I need to go through and detail all of the grout too, just because it's our first clean. So you will see me wash everything on that first wall, including these shelves, and then you'll see me go through with the grout, and then I'll rinse and then move on to the second wall. An extra step we do now after we're completely done with the shower that I did not show in this video because we didn't used to do this way back when is stainless steel polish on these fixtures after we're all done. Just, you know, to shine them up and combat the water spotting, but you do want to dry them off after you're completely done in the shower, and I don't think I showed that either, so just make note of that. How many of you use that tiny little tool that comes with the grout brush, or maybe you use the big toothbrush that we have too, but it works phenomenal for those corners, girl. So I know typically we've said use a toothbrush on the shower heads, but on certain shower heads you can totally use a grout brush and it just works a lot better because it's a little bit more tough. If you don't have a handy dandy sprayer like I did in this shower, I'm going to show you how to use the cup method here. So yes, it's going to take you longer using the cup method, but whatever, you got to do what you got to do. So as many cupfuls as it takes to rinse the walls clean is really what you need, which is another reason to just only do one wall at a time when you're using Comet, because this stuff dries into like a paste so fast. Also, don't forget to do this transition area of the floor. You saw me scrub that little transition piece on the floor. It would be the same with like shower doors. If there was glass door tracks, the outside of the shower when you're stepping in is that little transition piece that can be oftentimes forgotten because it's not inside the shower. Also here, my step said do the blue scrubby first on the floor, but to be totally honest with you, you could have just went in and just used the grout brush like I was doing there in those circular motions. You could have just done that and then done this and cleaned the whole floor just with the grout brush. It would have been equally as sufficient. a reminder, you don't have to squeegee the walls, really just these shelves, the floor. Obviously make sure that you're squeegeeing towards the floor drain. Sometimes there's gonna be like bubbles of suds too on the floor drain that don't go away. And you'll just wanna wipe that with a yellow microfiber. So here's the before that I'm showing you, and then I'll show you the after. Man, this was just so nasty. The after is much, much better. Now you could even take the Lysol toilet bowl cleaner and go all around the edging here. You see the very edge. It still does look a tiny bit discolored, even after I just wrenched on the whole thing. So you could do that as well, along with these Lysol parts that you're seeing that I'm going to do pretty soon to target that mildew. Also, I want to touch on soap holders. So this has kind of been like a thing where do we do this or do we not do this? I have always done this. So if somebody has a soap dish or a soap holder, I've always scrubbed it. And using the grout brush works great to do this. Typically, I'll do it during the scrubbing stage, and then I'll rinse it along with the rest of the shower, but I forgot. So I'm making do with plan B. All the products back, you do want to make sure that they're all facing out and nice in position, just like you would at a hotel. So to use the white or the unused yellow to dry the edges, I'm only having to dry the edges right here because I was able to spray all the way up to the ceiling and down, so I didn't have to go along the top edge either. So this Lysol treatment, this is what I will do after I clean the shower, right? Soak to 10 to 15 minutes and put this wherever you're seeing discoloration that's not coming up. And then I go ahead and like clean either like the tub or the vanity in the toilet. I go through and do all those, and then before I'm going to do the floors, I come back and do this stage of scrubbing. So you're going to want to agitate it really well with the grout brush and then just rinse her down. And you will probably want to squeegee the floor again. I'm not sure if I showed that or not. I might have just done it and not shown it, but it really lifted out a ton of even the black mildewy stuff. So the Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, it works super well on grout. Note about the Lysol and Comet, actually. Our clients all fill out these forms stating what we can and cannot use in their showers or on any other element of their home for that matter. When they fill it out, they let us know, can we use this product? Can we not use this product? We then transfer that to your work orders. So please, please double check the work order before you use Comet or before you use Lysol. These products can be damaging if their, for instance, shower is natural stone or something like that. So this is why we do that. Please just double check the work order before you use anything. If you check your work order and we can't use Comet or we can't use Lysol, then the only thing you can use is Dawn. And you probably won't get a lot of staining out at that point, but whatever. I mean, that's their choice. Just, I want to just put that disclaimer in there too. Please make sure that you check every work order before you use these products.